Oh boy, I'm live. What's up, y'all? Welcome to this MBE. Welcome to the show, man. Me here, kid, Mr. 145. Uh, what's up, y'all? We here to answer cardio questions, discuss some things. I was gonna show y'all something amazing today. I actually did a 143 at 2 on that warhorse at 32 hertz on the 32 on the rebase song. That's kind of amazing. The amp is 2,500
At
watts
2 ohm.
at 2 So here's the thing. I think my electrical can support 4,000 watts and under. But when I had the 2,500 watts at with the DDM1, the DD with the DDM 2,500, I think knew like it does a 4,000 amp draw there too. So the difference there, I think, Ken, is simply this: at 2 ohms, a lot easier on my electrical. Whenever you see in serious voltage drop, I mean you're not getting all the power to the sub it could be, because power is voltage. It's just AC. It's current. So at 1 ohm, I'm getting it's not as efficient as at 2 ohm. So by the warhorse being at 2 ohm and making 2,500 watts at 2 ohm, it's more easy on my electrical. It's a lot more efficient. I'm getting a lot more power to the subs. So it was louder than the DD at 1 ohm. But if the DD would have, I could take my DD 5,000, which is basically where you would put the warhorse 3,600 at, and put it at 2 ohm and do the same thing. And I was trying to tell Fred, man, I done ran it at 2 ohm, and I like how more impactful and loud it is. I'm pretty much saying the same thing I see now. Fred said, nah, he wants to take out his 8,000, put in two 3,600s, which is $2,000 as opposed to paying 16 for them 5,000. I think we wasting, and then he got the electrical to support it, but I personally think he just base head logic, if you ask me. Personally, the M5000, you just gotta have electrical support. Both amps are showing me. Uh, you gotta have that style electrical, man. Yeah. Oh, this right here. Yeah, I'm the excess power super cap. Well, when I'm at 2 ohm, Mr. Tim, at 2 ohm, I ain't seeing no voltage drop on this warhorse. I'm serious. When I say no seeing none, uh, 0.2,
Because it's not drawing any
maybe a
amps. It's
point
not
3.
drawing as much amps as the 5,000 was.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was trying to tell Fred. The 5,000 make more power. It's got a 700 potential amp draw, which means that you need to have some electrical to support that to see that. If you don't have electrical to support that when they want to go that way, the voltage is going to drop.
Right.
So I don't have enough with them AGMs. I don't, but with the AGMs, I can power that warhorse at 2 ohm quite effectively, and that's a good thing for me because not a lot of people are going to have the money to go lithium, and they really just want a system they can buy out, maybe change out the battery, and that's about it. And that's the pretty much the bulk of my customers. That's why I have the success that I have. I'm geared toward them instead of geared to trying to please the SPL crowd. I'm not trying to please the SPL crowd because most people ain't trying to do that. Most of my subscribers are people that wake up in the morning, may or may not have to take a kid to work, to school, drop the kid off. On the ride to work, they might be listening to a couple of songs, getting themselves ready for the day, or they might be listening to their music at a low volume. Just maybe relaxing music, want to feel the beat. When they get off work, that's when they really want to go in as much as it could be expected. And but they don't want to spend a whole lot of money. I'm serious. Most of us, I've seen, been doing it 5 years. They really, some people do, but most people in cardio, man, hey man, 2 or whatever, and an amp and a box. And particularly, I've cut my teeth on these 8s in this 8-inch market. They're not trying to do a whole lot. What I've experienced with this warhorse, and I love it. I'm loving this too. This full bridge app is
And you know, And you got two AGMs too, man. If you only have one AGM, that super cap might not be a bad option for you. But people forgetting too, you got two AGMs, and that's why you're not really seeing any draw. I mean, low voltage. I mean, sorry, low current pull from the amp, and then your two AGMs that you got up under there supporting. That's all electrical you need with that amp.
With that amp. Or you could get, let's see, that's because I have a diesel. I have two AGMs. But if you had a, say, gas, you could put a Titan 8 in there and be done.
Oh
Just
yeah,
change it to a Titan 8 and be done. You're going to have way more than you need. And that's what,
yeah.
$7.99, $6.99, something like that. Real cheap. So that's why I'm selling the solo packages with those 1650s. Now DD got a full bridge amp too. They got that 3000. And Josh wants me to try that out as well. Same information being relayed to me. They I have our full bridge is not like the industry full bridge. We actually put more capacitance in it, a bigger toroidal something else. I forgot what it's called. But it's like the big orange and yellow ribbons be inside. I forgot what they called it because I'm not a review of that. But for what I want and what I'm offering my customers, one thing I do know, full bridge is a lot more efficient than half bridge. I mean, there's a reason why they made a different topography with the app than they did with the half bridge. It makes the same power, but does it far easier. Translation: I make the same power, but I'm not gonna kill your electrical, and that's what's needed.
Be
That's what's needed,
be
especially in
be
cars of the
specific
day.
though. Be specific because I don't
But
think that the other Brazilian full bridges are as efficient as the kicker full bridges or the DD full bridge. Different technology because I think those amp draws on those Brazilian style amps is much more, much more.
it's much more, which means they garbage. That pretty much that's what I
Hmm.
would say.
Got that doo doo. Got that doo doo inside the
Okay.
amps.
Question B: do you do your DB test after the engine is hot? I'm from experience that once my engine bay really gets real high, my voltage will drop, and that's without my playing any music. This is true. During the course of the day, the evening part of the day, my voltage is my resting voltage. When I'm not listening to music, it goes from 14.5 to like 14.1, 14. You don't go down 13. But that's now. Now on a real hot day, yeah, the voltage, lowest I see my voltage is like 13.8 on a hot day. It's cool right now. So, and it's real high when the first thing I crack up in the morning all the time, 14.2. When it's real cold outside, I might be 14.8, 15. So I was thinking about possibly find me some heat resistant frac like a battery cover and wrap my battery in there, both of them, because my engine bay is very, very hot. It's almost like a catch 22. My engine runs better when I don't cut it off. Sometimes with a diesel, well, with a Cummins diesel, a true diesel. Uh V8s, which is the Chevys and the Fords, they got V8 engine that burn diesel. I got a true diesel. So the hotter it is, the better my fuel economy. Sometimes when it's real cold outside, if I'm not gonna be sitting somewhere for like an hour and a half, I'll leave the truck running. Honestly, I've been in restaurants and people say, "Hey man, you that's your truck out there, right?" I say, "Yeah, you left it running." I say, "Yeah, it's gonna use fuel, but very little of it. And if I'm gonna be out all day riding around, it behooves me to just let it run. The Cummins let it run. How they get better it run, better your miles, MPG is and everything. Downside is I'm a bass. I have a music in the car, so the engine bay gets very very hot. I'm thinking about wrapping my batteries in some kind of heat resistant material, so they won't get exposed to the heat of the engine bay, and I won't get no voltage drop as much as I've been getting in the past. Also, Fred said something. He's been researching. He's discerning. I'm going to try it out too. That over the course of time with your A&L fuels, being in a diesel truck or a gas truck, being inside the engine bay, the resistance on that fuse will build up so that you have a high voltage on the the side going to the alternator, and then when you get to the go through the fuse on the back end of the fuse, you're gonna have a lower voltage. And that happens over time because you need to get a ceramic fuse so it'll be more heat resistant, so you don't get that much resistance in that amp, that fuse heating and cooling over time. So he bought one. I think he said he put it in, he got one. I bought a ceramic fuse from SMD, and I'm gonna change that to see. Tomorrow when I go out there, I'm gonna actually test to see if I have a high voltage on the side of the fuse, but from alternator to from battery positive to the fuse. I'm gonna test to see what the voltage is there, and then test on the opposite end of the fuse that goes back to the amp and see if I have a voltage drop there. And see what it says. So just trying to remember, just trying to calculate where I'm getting my voltage drop at. Because wherever you're getting the voltage drop at, if you can fix that, you get more power to the sub. More power to the sub, and the sub can handle it, more dB. Ready your dB score. Now, mind you, I'm not chasing dBs, but it will still be a good metric to know and have when you're doing your sound system to make it sound better overall. Try not to get any voltage drop, which you're going to get on serious bass notes, particularly if you're in our school of camp and we playing below 35 all the time. So that's what we're interested in. Okay, Ken, this guy got a question for you.
Steve Mead ain't gonna have no ceramic fuse when we get done with him.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, all I'm gonna tell you, hey, that boy make a huge difference. Huge difference.
oh, you put
Oh
yours in?
wow, you
Yeah,
got it installed.
huge.
What happened?
Yes, huge.
What happened?
No longer dropping 0.6 at the moment. None of that. 0.1.
Mm, mm.
0.1.
What
Yes.
fuses did you have in there before?
The
What
flea
was
Scar
market.
brand?
audio, the Scar audio install bay. One of
The
them.
install bay ones. That's the ones I had too.
Or the Scar, I had
Okay.
them man some Scar audios in there. All I'm gonna tell you, yeah, that ceramic fuse is heavier than their the cheaper fuse. And all I'm gonna say, I put it in. I only replaced the two coming from the front to the back to start off the testing. Voltage drop immediately is minimal.
Mm.
I want to test it on a
Well,
real hot day to see what happens.
I ain't even tripping, boy. I got 9 of them boys coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Big, huge difference.
Playing
Matter of fact,
playing no
Now tell me what
games.
this.
Said question, where's your AK amp located? Got the same truck, but curious if you put it under the seat or on the back of the wall. So the the amp is in the back of the wall, but it took some finagling to get it back there. So the amp rack that I had sits on the factory mounted screws where the old Bose amp was and the inverter and everything. You had to move all that stuff over and whatnot. But the amp is a lot taller than the other amp I had in there, obviously wider. So we had to recess the amp rack back, cut a couple bolts, and then two, I had to put spacers on the seat lift, which I had to put the 2-inch seat lift in too. So not only did I had to raise the seat, and I wasn't planning on putting the seat lift in that soon, but I had to put the 2-inch seat lift in, had to put some spacers on the 4 bolts the back seat bolts into in the bottom. So it's 4 spacers down there to kick it out a little bit. And the amp rack, we had to cut, shave, and recess back in order for that amp to fit back there. Would have been, I guess, nah, you couldn't have. I was thinking about putting it on the floor in the space between the box and the back wall, but the amp was just too big. So had to do a lot to get that AK back behind that seat. But it's mounted back there. It's clean. You can't see it. I was joking with MB earlier. Ain't nobody getting to it. And I'm kind of pausing right now, and because it's cold outside, because I got to do some tuning to it going back there because you got to unbolt everything to get back there. So once I get it done, it's gonna be done. But yeah, to answer your question, it was a couple of things we had to get done to get that band back behind that seat.
Okay, so we got let me show these people this. I just watched Gray. Yeah, he doing some. Hey, he told me he's gonna do 150. He told me he found a game. We messaged back and forth on Messenger because it's like right now we're going to bed and they're waking up, so he might jump in the feed or something like that. He's a day behind. I might be a day ahead. I don't know. He's past the international dateline, so when he messages, sometimes it take hours for us to communicate. And he told me he had found a game. He told me, he messaged me and said he found a game that's gonna do a 150. He's still eking out more and more, but he loves them. He he loved them boys, man. He loved them solos, man. I'm glad that between me and Ewan, like I said, I'm a man that if I'm wrong, I get proved wrong. I got no problem taking criticism. So I'm glad our relationship is back where it's at right now. Because when it first started off, he used to be on the channel all the time, like when I was 3,000 subscribers. And when I just said that, it just went south. Might have been a little both egos, whatever, but we good. And like I said, I told them today when I woke up, and I did a video on Facebook and even on YouTube. You know, people saying for the longest I wasn't doing anything with eights. But I made a video come out celebrating eights and ain't nobody posting those scores. So I'm in the small crew of people. Ewan, which I think is the loudest, with 2 and lowest. Then you got John Petler here in the States. He's doing a 149 with 3. Then you got me with 2, 145, 144 on music. Then Alexander Harris with a 143, 142s. Then you got Corey Beckham, 150 at 28 hertz. He's got 4. And Ken sitting here and showed me a 140 at 28 hertz, and he's now at 144, 145s. But he's still working on his system before he start releasing the videos or whatever, because he got an 8K on 2 of them at 4 on. So I just realized there ain't a lot of people out here messing with them 8s, man. They are, but it's not a lot of people able to go north of 140. And that's I love my spot. 1, 2. I'm number 3. Ewan number 1, king of all 8s. 2 doing the 151. I think that's his high recorded score, 151 AT hertz. And then I know John Petler is doing 149 with 3. I think he on a single warhorse too. I think he on a single warhorse, fellas. John Petler, and then myself. So I like the company I'm in. It's a very elite crowd. Very elite crowd. This is not easy to do. I kind of like that. I like that a whole lot. Because I put the video up there. There ain't nobody, talking all that shit. I ain't doing nothing. Ain't nobody posting out one motherfucking video.
You want me to send you a video?
Or what?
Hey, Fred over here quiet as hell, man, because he in his feelings, boy. He don't want to see these A's doing what we doing, man. Stop playing. Stop playing, man.
Yeah, he hurt by that.
Yeah, in his feelings right now, man. It'll be all right, Fred. Swelling go down soon.
Man, fuck the mates. If I can get what I want, we wouldn't be talking about this shit right now. If I can get 2 solo teams up under this seat, we wouldn't be talking about this shit right now.
Well, that ain't gonna happen. Now what?
I know, right? Damn.
That's where it's at, man. Thanos a mug, man. Thanos when he went engraver. Thanos when he went over. He said, man, I think these jokers do keep going. They keep going. They just need to. I don't know what he need to do, but he gonna do it.
Thanos is the only 8 that got my respect. That's the only 8 that got my respect. Now look.
Nah, he ain't get your respect. He took your respect.
Took your respect.
He demanded your respect. Put some respect on Thanos. Thanos don't ask for respect. Thanos take respect.
Take respect.
Homeboy.
You go respect him.
Look here. I'm trying to be nice. Don't fuck around and fuck around now.
I mean, you can't. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Fred? What you gonna do, Fred?
Yeah, what you gonna do? I told Ken what we gonna do with this box. We coming for that. We coming. I told y'all, man, you don't believe it. I believe Ken with that AK he got. If he don't do a 50, he definitely gonna be 149. He gonna put me in fourth place.
147, 148. Nah. 147 likely. But I'm gonna say this to you. Did I not just say that the ceramic fuse made a big, huge difference? Are you not hearing me?
Okay, well that means I'm gonna be at 145, 106. Right now, 145 stressing, and that's because I think the voltage dropped. Once I'm able to keep that power constant, that means I'm gonna be 145, 146, which means Ken gonna be 149, 150 on music. That's what you scared of. If I'm telling you that part, would you put me in, put him in third from who we know? That means it'd be Ewing Gray, John Petler, and Ken.
Boy, y'all talking about put one more damn sub in the box and gaining 5 dBs. In what world?
I ain't say 5. Come on. What you talking about? Fred, you already know he doing the 148. You know this.
Here you go. Okay. All right. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, he riding, but he doing the 148, Fred. You know that.
Okay, did Kennard tell you what I'm doing while I'm driving? We don't count that shit.
Why I gotta tell him what you doing? Why I gotta tell him what you doing?
No.
Where the video in, Fred?
What you doing? What you driving?
Okay, don't worry. You ain't got no video. You know what? I'm gonna be quiet till I get that video up there. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be quiet.
Fred, what you doing and when you ride? What you doing, Fred?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be quiet. Now I'm gonna let you find out for yourself. Don't worry about it.
Can't do nothing but be quiet. You ain't got no evidence, Fred.
Okay, cool. Don't worry about it.
You doing 151? You doing 151?
Your license plate say 148. That's all I know.
Hey, don't do that. You know the B2 broke in at that point. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know I surpassed that shit on you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hey, man, my license plate, we proud. It took an SUV with some 18s and some Neo 12s to beat us. I'm proud of my license plate.
I ain't taking that away from you, man.
All I'm saying is, man, my goal for my customers is to give them solutions because my other ain't chasing number. But here, my goal with Ken already loud to me. My goal with Ken now is to get him to a 150 with 3-0.
I got you. Since you just brought something to my attention, before I give Ken a response, I just want to tell everybody this. If you got a 5th gen pickup truck, right now, you looking to buy an amp, right now, I suggest you go get you an LX3000. If you got a 5th gen pickup truck, and I'm going to tell you my reason for that. That amp only has a 200 amp draw, right? All these 5th gen pickup trucks come with at least a 220 or a 240 amp alternator. If you take that factory battery out and get you a X2 from Battery Plus, or get you an excess power D4800, or you just go overkill and get you a Titan 8, it's game time. And what I'm saying by that is, I know MB said the LX1650, but for me, me personally, my train of thought, your amp should be the most expensive thing. Go bigger, so if you ever want to change, you will have everything you ever need. You really don't need more than that, ever. And if you want to sound better, put the LX3000 in at 4 ohms. MB got the Warhorse there too.
That's good logic. It's good logic. You
can't beat it. That's 200 amps, bro. Think about what 5th gen pickup truck don't come with a 220, but I ain't gonna say a 200, a 220 or 240. What 5th gen pickup truck don't come with that?
And the GMC electrical is stout coming out the gate. You see, I was doing with just stock electrical, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
OEM battery, OEM alternator. You put one of those LX amps on there, bro.
Bro, you had a 300 amp
Over
hour in
with.
your truck, Kennard. The
I know.
LX3000 is on the 200.
I know. It's over.
See what I'm
It's
saying?
over with. That's
Yeah,
Get
crazy.
your,
that's
if you want to do
very
2.8s,
Yep.
LX3000. If you want to do 2 teens,
LX
LX3000.
1650. LX 1650.
I say go for the 3.
And be done with it. I can go for the 3 and be done with it because it came with
Just
it. Because I got you. But for cost savings,
Mm.
you can get away with 1650 a box and the subs. But if you want to be one and done, and because you're going to get used to the 1650, I get it. If you're going to be one and done, and you think you're going to be chasing the loudness, because I'm gonna tell you something. Once you get a box of me, and then these packages I recommend, sometimes you're gonna want more because it's gonna sound very, very good. So I concur. Yes, you could go ahead and buy the 3000 and be done with it for a good period of time. It'd be a while before you get used to that 3K. But
And let me back you up too on that, MB. You know, all those 140 pluses I was doing on stock electrical, stock battery, I wasn't giving nothing but a baby, what, 1600, 1800 at the most to those subs. And that was at rising to at the most 2 ohms, somewhere around there. So, you know, there's a lot to say that you can get away with that 1650.
that's true. I just think the 1650 is going. I know it's gonna be super easy on your electrical, and it's man. If it's anything like this, wars. Now, mind you, I am going to put a 1650 inside my vehicle just so I can really experience what I'm experiencing. I want to hear LX 1650, and I might even try to hear LX 3000 run it at one on. Because it's a little less than one on that I'm doing with the full bridge, but it's gonna be a while. Y'all know I don't pop amps in and out like that. I'm happy with what I'm hearing. I just know that. Hell, let's kick them, man. This is the efficiency is crazy. It's crazy. I really think I had the video. Next video y'all see me put up is me metering. I metered the LX. I mean, I metered the Warhorse today. I just showed Fred. I got to send the kid a 143.3 at 2 ohms, and I did not send the full power of that amp. I was at my volume go all the way to 40. When I was at 28, 24, 140, I said, God dang. 26, 142. 28, 143. And at that point, I thought maybe the subs was gonna be. I ain't spelled nothing in here, nothing. I feel like I ain't gonna click it to 30 because I think it's gonna tear them up. I swear, I think it's gonna tear them up. But they were just quaking, and the song was then about a minute and a half into the song. So nobody burp. When you burp a sub, you burp for like 30 seconds. No, not even 30 seconds, 10, 15 seconds. So I've been playing the song for about a minute. I know the chord was heating up. So I said, I ain't gonna get no gains right now. I just keep dumping power into it. And it's been a minute and a half of me playing the song. And bad thing about it, while I'm playing the song, I ain't had the mic hooked up, so the video ain't had no sound. And that's the only reason why y'all ain't see it. Because I show everybody this is the Warhorse. So when y'all do see it tomorrow, I redo it again. I was at 32 hertz, 143 dB on music on one of them bass wave songs, and it was the voltage was not dropping. I'm saying the voltage was going 14, 5, 14, 2, 14, 1, 14, 5, 14. And I was like, good man, this thing is quaking. And I'm at 2 ohms. And so I did go to compare it to DDM 1200, but I realized I was at 1 ohm then, and that amp has a 400 amp draw. And this amp has a 400 amp draw as well, but I'm at 2 ohms. So the amp is working more efficiently at a high ohm load. I was able to get more power to it. I wasn't getting to the amp trying to make the power and there ain't enough power coming in. And this is the reason why we talking about this now, fellas, because we're just talking about a basic electrical setup, which is what I have. And I stay where I'm at because for my customer base, that's what most of y'all gonna do. Y'all not gonna run lithium. And y'all got gas and y'all can run lithium. You're not gonna run lithium because of the dangers of it. I'm not running lithium because of the dangers of it, because of I have a diesel truck. Now, if I had a gas truck, I would do it. I'd pop that Titanate in there and be done with it, because from what I'm hearing, people don't have no problems with them. But I'm showing what people could do with just changing your battery out to AGM. So I'm gonna stay at that for a while, so that I can offer the majority of my customers who are not. See, there's a channel, there's a niche market of people that really over into their music as far as chasing musical scores, DB scores. So they'll be wanting to know about the lithium and voltage, but voltage and all that. But most of my subscribers, they are happy because they never had they entry level users, I guess you would call it. And I'm taking them pretty much to intermediate real quick and taking them to these 140s. But I need something else with a lot of them, but they ain't buying meters. They buying the sit up, they listening to it, but they ain't buying no the beat garage beat. They ain't interested in that. They just happy that they got, man, this sounds great. And that's my niche. That's why I stay at, helping those people. The other channels, they do their thing, they trying to almost like trying to be they chasing numbers. I want to look what I'm doing, you ain't doing. My channel ain't about that. My channel about helping you get where I'm at. That's it. Easily, especially in the underseat of a truck. Easy to get your 140. Easy. And you're gonna see how loud that is. What's this? This dude's speaking Spanish. I can't understand no Spanish, huh? Thank you, Kenneth. Appreciate that, man. Yes, sir.
Oh, shit. Hold on, let me see. Can I translate it for you? MB. I do that. Okay, hold on. Let me work on this.
Yeah, he liking it. He liking it, man. He told me he messaged. He liking it. He liking that solo. And ain't because he got him for free. He said, "No, he really do like him. He really do like him." He said, man, you wonder what all he can do with him. I'm thinking he's gonna change that box again. The good thing about the solo,
sound like you done found something out.
yeah, he told me, he messaged me and said I found a game. I found a game. See if I can show y'all too. He found the game. I mean, when he sent me that. So I ain't surprised he had the 150 because he told me he's gonna be able to do that. Let me see. See here we just Eel and Gray right here. So as I can see, this Tuesday we was talking. We was talking about that Nemesis sub because he has a zero flex sub. It looks to be the same sub, but he said I couldn't get it to play low. So, and I got that teammate, which looks like the Nemesis teammate, which looks like the zero flex 8 where he's at. Well, it is the zero flex 8, but they might have changed the soft ports. They might have kept the basket and the motor and changed other things because he said the zero flex 6.5. He said it ain't nothing like what that zero flex 8 does in his vehicle. So I told him I'd see, but let me see if I can go back. Let me see what he said that at. He said, I found the game. That's when we was talking about his nails. Yeah. Man. Is it right here? And now I can't find it.
Hey, you Benny, I answered your question in the feed, bro.
It is right here. You ain't gray in the feed? It says right here.
No. I was answering somebody's question. I answered it in the feed.
I found a huge game. Those kickers are doing it, man. Video soon. So I'm not. This was Tuesday. This is yesterday. He said I found a huge game. The kickers are doing it, man. Video soon. So I ain't surprised he had the 150. He probably gonna go higher than that. He probably won't. I want him to take that title. I definitely want to do a 151. Yeah. I definitely want to do the 151. I believe they can. Now, why you want to do a 151? Well, the reason why I want to do a 151 to show that you don't need 30 millimeters X-back, and then it's in the box. Because when you get close to tuning, wherever you got the woofer tuned at, when you get close to tuning, what's going to happen, fellas? You ain't using your X-Max no more.
It's all mechanical.
It start moving. Whenever you get any application, when you get close to tuning, the application, the order, the fourth order, sixth order, it takes over. The wolf ain't gonna move very much. You need X-Max to play below tuning, and it gets you significant above tuning. You can throw below and above and below. That's when your X-Max gonna come into play. Not at tuning. At tuning, you ain't gonna move very much. This is true, right? This is true information, correct? Yes. This is what I'm finding out. This is what Kenneth came across. He said he put the L7X in, but I took it out. You know why he took it out? Is the same reason when I put the LX10 in and took it out. It's just something amazing when you know you're getting very, very loud, and it's just Thanos. It's just he's very. I got one here for inspiration. When you see me look over here, I'm looking at Thanos all the time. One, just looking at him. He's just a very interesting driver. Look at I'm not capping. I don't do no gay ends right there.
Hey, people, let me tell you this. When you tell MB has a special connection with all these subs, man. He loves his 8-inch subwoofers. I don't care when it is, man. I'm sitting there and I could be playing my subs, and man, I might take him up there a little bit of clip, and all of a sudden I get a call from MB. Randomly calling me, man. He just knows these subwoofers. He is in tune with these subs, bro. He loves his subwoofers, bro.
I love my boy there. I don't want to say that because I'm a Christian. I extremely like. I love God.
You got a lot of like for him.
I got a lot of likes for these eights, man. I think it's just amazing. And then I'm finding out, I'm humbled by it. I'm selling people solutions with eights and they love it. But listen, man, if you got an SUV, you got a lot of room, don't call it, man. You got me want to take my 12s out and put eights in. You got to get too many of them. Fred is louder than me with 10s than I am with eights. That's just a fact, y'all. That's just facts.
Big facts. Big facts. Ken too. Big Ken too. With your three. With your three. With your third one. With your third one too. No. With your third one too. With your third one too, damn it.
I was trying to give you your flowers. Young man. I was trying to give you your flowers. Now you
fuck them flowers. I want the fucking garden.
See?
3. I'm louder than your 3.
Now you about to get spanked.
Don't tell him nothing.
Give your flowers, young man. Now you up here talking. All right. Okay.
If he tie your skull, you fucked up. I'm going for 150. I'm going for 150 in his vehicle, so he can. If you shoot for the stars down on the moon, if I shoot for 150 and do a 148, you fucked.
Look here, y'all already. Let me tell y'all what these two up here been plotting. Let me say about these two right here. Hey, these motherfuckers over there concocted a damn box.
Yeah.
That I don't have.
Yeah.
MB special order the fucking wood. Let me make sure we get this shit clear. They cheat. They cheat.
No, it's not cheap.
You got more cone area. I'm gonna take advantage of every situation.
No.
Not cheating.
He got 3.
No.
He got 3.
It's not cheating, it's experimenting. MB evolves, brother. It's not bullshit. He evolves, brother. He's always looking to capitalize and improve on different enclosures, on different things. And he's looking at the wars now, which he wouldn't even look at a full bridge amp before. MB is looking at new technology, new things, and he's evolving, brother. He evolved with you.
So don't
call it cheating just because we're gonna spank them goddamn 10s in your truck.
And you got the secret of your bot. I can't tell about the secret, but you know what you got in there that's bracing that joke. You know it.
I got that. But you do you know what it's time? Do you know what it's like when MB been sitting there plotting and planning on this same guy's box for the last 2 weeks?
Yeah, because you keep talking. Hey, that's why.
Shut your mouth, Fred.
No.
Shut your mouth and stop talking. Hey,
Nah,
you know
fuck
what?
all
Actually,
that.
keep on talking, Fred. Keep talking.
Nah, fuck all
Yeah.
that. Y'all
No,
cheat.
no. Keep
Y'all
talking.
be with that bullshit. Don't worry
Keep on
about it.
adding fuel to the fire, Fred. Keep going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Cause you
Keep it going.
disrespecting my ace, man.
Right,
I've been
Joe.
talking to you
Right.
live
Yeah.
here too.
Matter of fact, I'm
You
gonna shut
disrespecting
up.
my
Keep
ace.
talking.
I'm gonna come get
Fred,
you.
you
I'm gonna
keep
come get
talking.
you.
I'm gonna shut up.
I'm gonna
Right.
come get you.
It's fuck
I'm
them
gonna
mates,
come
right?
get you.
Yeah, keep saying
okay.
it, Fred.
He
Keep
keeps
on.
saying
Keep it
it.
up.
Fuck them
I'm
mates.
shooting for
Fuck
Keep
them
it up.
mates.
Keep it up.
Fuck
He listening
them
to it
mates.
too.
Nah.
He listening to it too. He don't see.
Whatever.
He don't see. Thanos
Y'all
don't
be
see
with
nothing.
y'all
Man,
y'all
won't see.
cheating.
Fuck them.
Y'all over
Fuck
there
them
cheating. Y'all.
10s and some 12s
You
too.
gonna
We'll see.
and Thanos gonna come up here and hit you dead in your mouth.
No,
Well,
don't worry about it, because I found something today. Don't worry about it. I got a counter to this counter that y'all been over there plotting and planning. Don't worry about it. It's cool.
Make sure this box
It's
right,
fine.
boy.
It's cool. Y'all see what I did
Hey,
with?
you right. You right, Hey, you right, TC. She said, "Fuck them 10s." I seen it. You
Man,
right.
fuck them. Hey,
so
fuck his
hold on.
ace.
Let me ask you a question. Black King,
Okay,
do
go
you
ahead.
think 4v2 audio Rampage would sound as good as 2? If you have 4 in a 4Q box, they would sound better than 2. But if you're talking about under the seat of a truck, well, you only got so much space, period. 2 gonna sound better because they're gonna see a bigger box. That's the size, y'all. That's never gonna change. You got 2 under the seat of a truck. Let's say you use the entire, let's say it's 58 and you use 53. So you can have room for your port to breathe. So you can get a low tuner for real. You ain't putting the port to the front because my boxes play low. I ain't trying to, I don't care who it hit. My boxes play low. Port to the side, cross section area stay the same for the desired length. Fire to the side, you use 53, you could do 3. When you do those 3, though, they still not gonna see 1 cube. But if you do the standard box, they're gonna see 1 to 1.25 per. That's gonna be your best sound. It's gonna be very efficient. It's gonna get to the level it's gonna get to. The resonator is gonna be big enough. It's a big resonator. It said 1.25 per sub. The space ain't changing up on that seat. You add another sub and add another 8 inches. Okay, now when you do that, you didn't add another 1.25. You just add a little bit more space. Now you got 3, and you take that space and divide. Now you go to 2.4, but you divide that by 3. And I'm talking about the sub and the port in the box, Black King. See, a lot of people build boxes and they say, yeah, this 4 cubes, this 3.8. Yeah, you ain't putting nothing in the box, man. What you got gross is not what the subs are going to see when you put the things inside the box. So now you had a third sub, you at 2.4. That's 0.8 per. That's going to be 0.3 off of 1.25. That's a good balance for some. I like the resonator to be real big so I can get deep lows, make you think you're listening to a 15. I got the box built for 3. I still ain't run number 2. Why? Just did a 143 today at 32 hertz on that song. It bass is deep. Now, let's say you increase it to 8 inches, go from 49 to 5 and 6 inches. You go to 53. You put 4 there. Now you divide it. I think it comes out to, you put 4 there, so now 4 from 2.6 divided by 4 is 0.6 per. Is it within upper range of the subwoofer? Yes. Yes, it's an operating range. Some people are going to tell you, some school thought, just throw a lot of power. You don't throw a lot of power in there. You're not gaining loads. It's just you can throw more power now because the subwoofer ain't moving as much. But your impedance rise is going to rise for 2 reasons. Number one, the spring got a lot tighter and smaller box, and you throwing all that power in there for loudness, that voice core going to heat up. And that's a 2-inch voice core. So now your ability to play low starts to rise. You're doing great scores, but it's like 36, 37. And what happened to the lows? The box didn't stay commensurate with the two. So if you got a room to do, if you're doing 1 cube per rampage, if you can do 4 and do 1 cube per, the 4 box will sound better than the 2 box. It's gonna sound the exact same but louder. Improving the quantity of the subwoofers will not improving the airspace that each subwoofer sees. You're not gonna change that, brother. A 1 cube box is gonna sound better than the half cube box. I don't care what subwoofer you put in it. If the woofer can play in 0.5 to 1 cube, you want to try to put it in its biggest recommendation, so you get your bigger resonator. Your port gonna be bigger. Your woofer ain't gonna work as hard. If you go to the small box volume because you just want to cram a bunch of them in there, yeah, you'll be louder at the expense of shrinking the resonator, so you won't necessarily be as low. Power get applied, the wave can't develop inside the box like you want it to. Your score goes up, your dB scores up, your frequency score go up as well. You're not gonna be able to change that. You're not gonna be able to change that. So I know there's a school of thought for that, just because I'm telling you, not everybody listens to music saying you can call it racial, you can call it whatever you want to fucking call it. I like deep bass. I do not like beers. I do not like nothing in the 40s. I'm not even impressed with that shit. I don't like people tell me they doing something in the 40s. I give a flying fuck. Don't tell me nothing about no damn 40s scope. If I'm taking 8s and doing 30s and 27s and 28s, I don't care how loud you is, and it's 40 fucking hertz.
Hey, 40s is bass too now, MB. God darn now. Anything below
what? Anything below 80. I don't care about 40 scope. I don't.
Hey, I'm with MB on that. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I'm always saying,
I'm just stirring the pot over here, bro.
I know they get mad at me about that, man. I be seeing it on Facebook doing that shit.
I'm stirring the pot.
Who give a fuck about you doing 42 and 46, man? I don't care nothing about that. Now when I'm taking 80s and 30s, yeah, I want to go low. How low can you go?
If you cut your port and tuned your box to 45 hertz, you probably can hit a 50 right now. With just 2. All the time.
Sounds
gonna go north of a 50, yeah.
Yeah, but
you
ain't
gonna have no low.
No low. When you go hip hop and R&B, I'm at my age now. I'm strictly low. I'm on hip hop. I mean, I'm on R&B, but I want my man. Look here, man. I want them low, man. I want my wife to be riding with me, and it's tickling that man down there. She open for suggestion. When you playing 40 and 45 hertz, you get everybody on the edge, excited. That shit ain't relaxing. That sound like a fire horn. That shit is, man, how loud I am. It sound like garbage though, man. I like them lows, man. That's it. Below 35.
Hey,
what's up?
Hold on 1 second. I mean, who's Carl?
I don't know who the hell Carl is. Did I miss something in the feed? He said, ask me about him. I don't know who the hell Carl.
Who's Carl?
Who's Carl?
What are you saying about Carl? What Carl do?
He said that it's the DB Drive, and he said ask Ken about Carl. The DB Drive G78.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if that's okay. Yeah.
I don't know who Carl is.
He was on my channel, man. He was talking about he had made a mistake. He think he made a mistake by getting the G8s before the solos. I'm like, nah, bro. Nah, the solos don't get it twisted. The solos is a phenomenal sub, but don't sleep on those G8s, bro. Those G8s, they are some monsters. I'm revisiting them. Right now. They in the shelf, bro. But I'm gonna come back to them. I'm gonna put them in the truck, and those G8s ain't no joke, bro.
They get no respect.
Power them when I had them.
They get no respect.
Ain't nobody talking to me anyway.
The only
talking to you. MB,
that I have to
I
look
don't
over
want to hear
my
about it. MB, those G7s ain't no joke. MB, you gonna put the G7s back in, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
You gonna revisit them?
Yeah, I'm gonna revisit them like you tired of the solo. This will be a while now. I ain't gonna tell no lie. Gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. Hey,
yeah, you ain't make a mistake though, man. They decent. They some decent subs, bro.
Yeah, yo, don't think just because there's no such thing as the best. Whenever y'all hear me talk, no such thing as the best. No such thing. It's just I listen to this for a while. I switch something else. Any subwoofer sound good, and the box look cool. You paying for output level, you paying for durability. There is a sound quality difference between each one. But just because I ain't talking about don't mean you don't need to run it. But the G7, that's my top three. So y'all know Solo X, 2508, and the G7. Them the monsters. Them the monsters. That's them sundown killers. Any one of them others. Any one of them sundown killers. Specifically. They made to hunt and destroy sundown. Fact.
Yeah, buddy.
Huh?
Yeah, buddy. And Fred, you just mad because you can't get them those G710s in your truck either. You just mad. Dude, why are you so angry? Why are you so angry at the age, bro?
Man, I can't do nothing I want to do. Nothing.
Yeah.
Let me ask this question. What about a 21D for you, Fred?
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna answer this question. Warhorse. M5000 got a 700 amp bro.
So he basically saying, for what you doing and you ain't telling us nothing else about batteries or C-Max or cap, you just got a 397 alternator and 2 batteries, you be better served just getting you a Warhorse. You'll get more power to the sub. Because that's all you got when you try to put that M5000 in there at one on. When you start reaching for that dynamic, he trying to make 700 watts, 7,000 watts, which is a 700 amp draw. You ain't got that based on the information he told us right here. So you're going to say, oh, yeah, my Warhorse is better than my M5000. Well, do you have the power to support a 700 potential amp draw? What you mean? That's the problem. That's the problem. So that's why I say you can't compare. There's no better. My electrical is been proven, or you can support 4,000 and under. You really can't support no M5000. So you need to get more electrical to really get more to that sub. So don't say when you had 2 on the M5000, you ain't got the electrical support it based on what you telling me your voltage is dropping in. So you can't say that it's inferior to the 3600. No, the problem is not the amp. The problem is the use. So that's why he tell you now you be better served with getting your Warhorse. Not because it's better, but based on your electrical. Everything is based on electrical, not the name. But with either of these brands I run, bring you the best of the best here, man. It just is what it is, man. The rest of these guys, they trying to catch you with what Kicker doing. Always. And this app is super, super efficient, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, man.
I told you, I'm trying to figure out something how they built that boy, because that boy nasty. But Tim said, Duke said 4 ohms. I'm trying to look for where he said that. Even at 4 ohms, what you don't understand is, and I tried to bring this up, there is a relationship between dampening factor and current draw. An amp that has good dampening is going to have a higher current draw. Even at 4 ohms, that current draw still going to be up, but it ain't going to be as high as it will at 1 ohm. Don't forget that.
We were talking about that with the US amps. If you look at the US amps, the current draw is substantial on them. Even though they have dampening factor of 1,000 plus, that current draw is huge to get that.
You can't get nothing out of an electronic without power. You have to give it something. Yes, you have to give it something in order to get something out of it.
I always remember that, y'all. So nobody, especially I said, MBE said the 3K war is better than M5000. No, MBE doesn't have the electrical to fully support the M5000 because he's experiencing substantial voltage loss. That's not just a DE's fault. That's MBE fault. So he's getting more power from the Warhorse because that's close to what his electrical can support. So he's doing greater scores. That's it. There's always a like Fred said, there's always a scientific explanation for everything. Quantified like that. Now this brother said,
Kicker tomorrow.
Old boy in Spanish. One thing about calling Kicker, they got the engineers on deck. If the dude that answer the phone can't do it, he'll say, hold on, let me go back here and talk to the engineer. That's why I love Kicker. Same nigga with DD. They called to talk to Jack. Jack can't answer. Hold on. Don't go ask Jess or one of them engineers. These companies do what they do, man. Old boy in Spanish said that the Solo X12 can sound the same as the X15.
All the answer is, I said yes. I said C. Yes.
You said, yeah, that answer is incorrect. The output of the Solo X15 will eclipse the output of the Solo X12 if your box is commensurate with the 15. Now, if you put the 15 in its smallest recommendation size, you might think that Solo X12 is doing better. The reason why is because the 15 is trying to move more air. It wants a bigger resonator. So yes, you can put it in 3Q, but why would you do that? Why would you do that? That'd be like putting the you put a Solo X10 in 3Qs, but you can put a Solo X12 in 3Qs too. You'll say, oh man, they're doing the same thing. Yeah, but you can go north of 3Qs with the Solo X12. So if you undersize the box for the 15, yeah, you might think that the Solo X12 sounds good as the 15. But if you put the 15 in 5Qs, if you have that space for it to perform, it's going to totally shit and demolish that Solo X12. Same thing with this analogy between me and Ken. I mean Fred. When I say fuck them 10, that's be true with you. It's just I'm trying tricks to try to get up there. But there ain't no fucking way in a correct size box is that Solo X gonna do anything with the motherfucking rampage. It just is what it is. Now, what's helping to be a fair fight? What's helping to be a fair fight is this. We're trying to do this on the seat of a truck. And I get to get a bigger box with the Silverado than I do in Fred's truck in the Ram. So that's gonna try to even the playing field. But if you take that out the way, and space is not a limiting factor, the Rampage gonna shit on them goddamn Solo X's all day long. It is what it is. The performance level has been met. Now you playing your best box, 1.5. My best box is 2. Oh, my port's now bigger than yours. Oh, yeah, sit down, Thanos. Sit down. That's just how it goes.
Hey, I gotta say this because you said fuck the mates. I gotta say it, fuck the mates, because you said fuck the 10s.
Nah, but you in my playing field now. You in my playing. That's your problem. You decided to bring your big ass down here in this underseat truck box, and I'm a clown. You want to play on my turf? Ace is the best under the seat of a truck. You ain't
no, the fuck is not. 10s is the best damn thing. Look here, don't you ever say that shit again while I'm up there. Them 10s always beat the motherfucking 8. You remember that shit, man.
You want to play in my lane. You got to come down here and play in my lane.
Whatever.
Hey, he done brought a high schooler down to the goddamn. He done brought a high schooler down to the goddamn sandbox now. Shit, now we about to kick your ass out.
Nah, we kicking sand now. It's whatever.
You gonna come trying to play in my territory. In 1Q, Thanos say I'm the motherfucking king in 1Q.
We gonna see. We gonna see. Do all that talk. Do all that talking. Nah, fuck all that. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna call and give me another box with that special design you making for Canard Road there.
I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Y'all motherfuckers be playing this shit over there. Y'all be playing it. Y'all, if y'all don't know, these two are hell. They are hell. When they come to calculating us some shit, they be over there. Hey, you know you're gonna be loud and free, right? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Hey, I'm gonna do that. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me see. Can I order this to put over here and do that? That's how they is.
You down in my turf.
It's all good, Fred.
Did you have to shave some of the cushion on the back of the amp? Right? Yeah, he told you had to do a lot of stuff. It's a tight fit.
Yeah, so well, I tried to get away with shaving all of that foam with the JP and didn't work. So the foam been removed since the JP. There's no way. I seen videos of them shaving the foam to make a pocket or whatnot. It's just way too much foam back there. There's no way. The best thing you can do is what I did is take some closed cell foam and put on the back of the seat to deaden. But the way that they got that foam to soundproof it, it was like a tunnel that only allowed air for the vents in the back to get some of that to sound deaden it and to break down some of that noise. But there's no way around it. If you're going to put an amp rack back there, you need to get rid of that foam. I don't see any amp, or at least any amp that I know of, that's going to be thin enough for you to be able to support having that phone back there, bro.
Now, what else I got to say? Oh, well, I'm gonna be up here. Oh, it's time to go. With that being said, hey, all things chill, guy. Hey, come on back in here, boy. All right, you know how to get to him, Ken. I know you be watching. All things chill, guy. Oh, but we finna clown your ass, man. Number one,
no, man.
as I said, on your ass. As I said, boy, you ain't getting no 4 cubes on the seat, no fucking truck.
Hold on, let me get my popcorn.
Yeah, cause you ain't getting 4 cubes net on the seat of the truck. So your ass done went and folded your seat up and got 2 12s. I hope this time you beat them 2 10s under the seat of a truck that's fully formed and functional. When you said that, yeah, well, my 3 10s, you paid more money than me. Quote, I'm gonna take this from you. I took that personal. So I sent Fred them goddamn 17s. So now he got 2 subs. There's $100 less than what you paid for 3 subs. And he's still louder and lower than you. And it fit on the seat of the truck. Now, I see now you understand that I ain't lying. You ain't getting no 4 cubes on no seat. And so you took it personal and put 2 12s with your seat folded up and a pulled up one of them up. I hope this time you allow the low, because as it stands right now, Fred been kicking your ass, man, with 2 motherfucking subs. The high prices and the low prices in the MBE box. Whoever built both of them contractions and uses extra space and all that shit ain't motherfucking working, ain't needed. On them busted.
Don't fucking choke.
Both your last box builder, this box beater, you still ain't doing shit, nothing with neither cheap or expensive. It don't make no motherfucking difference. And we got foam infection, foam and function. I'm done. Go handle his ass, Fred. Go.
Hey, let me go and make this shit worse. Just so you know, what I told you in the comments, I was dead serious. Canary finna drag your ass on music while you burping with some fucking apes. I just want you to hear that shit right now, because I know you watch. Canary finna drag your ass and your friend.
Drag you, boy. It's all the fun.
Canary finna show you what a loud box under the seat really can do. Because you got real power, real amp, real sub. And we
both of you brothers got AKs and they ain't lifting no seat up either. They can still, the funny thing about the MB bill, the vehicle can't sit 5. We can still see 5. You seen 3 and 2 subwoofers.
It's like really one of the possible now, because like one of the possible, bro.
One of the possible. Let's pray that shit, man. You put 212 and put that shit on YouTube, man. People said, man, I was gonna go on your video. I don't like to troll. I can troll on my channel. I was gonna go on your video and say, so you see now, there ain't no fucking 4 Qs going up on the seat of that truck.
Told you, bro. I told you, man.
I know this shit here, man.
They ain't listening.
I know this shit here, boy. Go back to your box.
He young, man. He got more time to listen. You need to listen more, bro.
Yeah.
That's
all. You're gonna be loud. You got 2 12s. You might as well take the whole. I don't know why you left a seat in there. Just take the whole seat out, put 4 15. And come in. I got you, MB. I got your 15s in my truck. Do you still see 5? Oh, okay. All right, then. I just, that's the whole point, man. It's not gonna fuck with me, man. This shit here, man. You no one bites the dust. We got a name for you, but we gonna leave it alone. We got a name for you. You number 2.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
He got a name for you.
If he ain't do it, he wouldn't be here.
I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I got enough in me, man. I got enough in me. Redbone already got that. He make a video after video after me. When he got 4 12s, what Redbone got 4 12s. And what did he drive? A Jeep?
Jeep.
He might be in there. What's up, Redbone? Hey, he got 4 12s. He got 4 12s in the Jeep. And he doing a 146 and 37. Boy, sit your ass down. 412 in a prefab. On a 146. Man, you ought to be
How them
embarrassed.
prefabs working for you, brother?
How the Make another video, tag my name in it, compare me to another box.
Oh man.
I got 2 10s. I got 2 10s in a box smaller than yours. Crushing you. Crushing. And we playing music. 146. Fred, what them 10s doing over there, homie? What them 10s doing? These 2 8s goddamn 145.
Facts.
These 2 8s 145. You got
Facts.
412 on there. Your prefab talking about, yeah, this better than what he said.
He
It's better
was
than loud than MBE
so
box.
disrespectful with it too, boy. He's so disrespectful with it. How that prefab doing you, bro?
How that prefab doing you, boy?
Yeah.
Ain't doing too good.
Crushing. Doing too good, man. Add a 6th one. Add a fucking 8th one.
Add accent. Keep going.
Prefab it up. Prefab for everybody.
Yeah, for real, man.
It's gonna be a damn shame when Kennard come through here
Stop
and start
clout chasing.
dragging motherfuckers.
Hey, like he said, stop clout chasing. Stop clout. You still clout chasing. Keep talking about me too. I love that. I'll be watching. You getting what 0.006 cents? I'll be watching. I ain't gonna never say nothing though. I see all your hating comments. I'll be watching you and all these shit. I'll be look at these clowns right here. I ain't gonna say nothing negative. I don't do that. I just let my work speak for itself. Redbone thought you were gonna stop my boxing sale, and they found out you don't know what the fuck low base is at all. That's what they found out. What the fuck you talking about? Everybody on your channel that watch you, none of y'all like no goddamn low base. Because we can take less subs in the correct box and hand you your ass every fucking single time. And now this other dude, you number 2. I'm gonna leave you alone. You mean everything. You mean everything. It's all in good fun. But once again, you still ain't best in an MBE box with less of that's louder and lower. And we still see 5. Hey, y'all be blessed, man. Y'all be blessed, man. We out of here.